Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to Farming Simulator 2015 modded. We are on Westbridge forest map. This is episode 10. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up your chaff field, cutting your corn, making it into chaff, and then hauling it to the biogas plant. And we're going to do that automated using Courseplay as my plan. Right now I'm running around getting everything going on all these fields. I'm refueling this guy, and that's what we'll be doing today, so stick around. And let's see, where are we at? 317. I'm gonna think it's that first one. Drive course. Alright, he should be ready to rock and roll. So yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. I am. Just got up. It's fairly early in the morning here in Colorado. It's what, 4:45. Way early in the morning, actually. Yeah, I have to sneak in and do recordings whenever I can, due to my work, I guess you could say. So I couldn't sleep this morning, so I got up and thought, what the heck, we'll go do some recordings. And you get to work. Alright, he's going. Now let's go set up our sugar beets. Do a little power slide there. So in reality, I have done this recording 3 times. I had some trouble the first time with some gaps in the recording. I had hit the record button and it wasn't recording. And it's supposed to give me that little thing in the top left of my screen that tells me when the recorder's playing or not. And for some reason it's not working on Farming Simulator. It works on my other games, but it doesn't work on this one for some reason. But oh well, what do you do? Let's see, I need to... Houston, we have a problem. Why won't you let... There we go. Wasn't unfolded all the way, people. That's a problem. Alright, got him going. Some sugar beets. And then go over here and get this guy going. So yeah, yesterday I did 3 recordings on this, and the last one I thought I got it. And so right after it I did my episode 12 right away. Or 11, I mean. And come to find out, I didn't have, it didn't record. It left out a big chunk. The whole part about the, not yet. The whole part about what I was doing didn't get recorded. So we're going to try it again this morning. Hopefully there's no distractions. Let's see, that's a Maxtron. There we go. Yeah. And it is early in the morning and I keep derping here. Alright, goof. Let's do this. Okay. Alright, let me run down here and show you guys something. I went ahead and bought a couple more tractors, and I just bought the Mountain Goats. I love those tractors. And then I bought another harvester, so that when I'm not wanting to do chaff and I want to go ahead and do corn on that field, let's see, field 10, which I already bought. What you do so you don't, as you sell things, what happens is the price goes down on them. Let me show you. So I've been doing, let's see, how many cycles did I do on that field? Probably 3 silage cycles on field 10. It used to be at 1650, now it's at 1600. So it goes down the more you sell on there. Makes the prices go down over here on the arrows on the left. So you don't want to do it all the time. I only do it when I need to. So what I do when I'm not doing chaff is I get this guy over there and we do corn with this corn header. So that's what I was doing. And I bought this tractor. We need to increase our fleet. I'm short, like, I need 2 more tractors is what I need to make this all, everything's got its place and got its own job. So I did buy that. And then I got this bigger fertilizer so I wouldn't have to refill that small one all the time. I did hang on to that tractor for now because I kind of need it at the moment. But that's it. So Alright, and then my biogas plant, if you watch in the top right, the money goes up every now and then. It is still automated. He's still running, cleaning out a bay that I had done yesterday. You can still redo all these recordings that I've, or not recordings, these course plays that I've done for it. It's not a big deal. You just have to drive over the pile, so it's not a problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Farming Simulator. Now I'm going to show you how to set up your chaff stuff. So I will be right back. Alright, welcome to the tutorial on setting up your chaff on Courseplay. So what we're going to do is get this guy going. He's setting up on field 10 here that I already purchased. I'm going to put him on autopilot, so hire the worker, press an H. Now once he's up and running, we're going to do that. Now the thing with the big Krone Big X is he has to have a trailer with him to run. There's no storage on that guy, so he can't like do part of the field till he gets like 80% and then come back. He has to have a trailer with him the whole time to do it. So what you need to do is set up a trailer to follow him around, or 2 or 3. You can actually do this with multiple trailers, tractor and trailer systems. We're not going to do that. This is going to be pretty basic. And what I'm going to be doing throughout the day is setting this up, and I might have to make some cuts here. I just want to make sure that I'm recording. I don't want to have to do this again. So I'm going to pull up here, and this is my tractor for this field. So I'm going to park this pickup, get him out of the way. There we go. Alright. Alright, so now what we need to do is set up our tractor to go unload that Big X and then haul it down to those silos down there. Yeah, the silage base. So I already did this a few times, so we're just going to erase this course. So what you want to do is figure out where you want to start from, and I'm going to try this one backwards from the way I did it before and see how that works. So we're going to try this direction. Alright, so we're going to hit start course recording, and we're going to drive into the silage base. And then the way you do this is you drive into each one of the bays in one trip. Now I have to watch out for my loader here so I don't get hung up on him. What you do is just drive right over your piles. If there's already piles in here, it's easier when they're empty, but I don't really want to wait till I get these emptied again, and that's gonna suck. Oh well, it'll be okay, folks. No big deal. It's easier when they're empty, so that doesn't happen. But I don't really want to empty these out just so I could do the recording again. I've done that twice before already. So we're just going with it. And then you just drive in and out all these bays. Now what this does is he will start filling up bay 1. Once it's full, he'll start filling up bay 2. He will always drive through every single bay, which kind of sucks. Takes, makes things kind of slow. But that's no big deal. It's just how it rolls. It's not a problem. So once this guy gets out of the way, we're going to drive right behind him. So that should make it to where he fills up every single bay, and it will take 2 cycles, maybe 2.5 cycles of the field, of harvesting this field, to fill up all 4 bays, is how that is what's going to happen. So we're going to drive up here, and we're going to go backwards here. And we're going to hit stop, and we're going to save it as, what was I doing this? Unload field 10 to the biogas BGA, whatever, number 2, because I've already done this once before. So we're going to hit save, and we're going to look for our harvester. So automatic search. Not the Maxtron, we need the Big X. There he is. Now, your offsets. You want your side offset to about 8.3 seems to work the best. Sometimes he gets too close, too far away. So 8.3 is seemed to be working really well so far. Now, if you're running two tractors like this on the same course, what you need to do is set this start at 80%. That way, the next tractor will start when this tractor gets to 80%. That's how you do multiple tractors. You do the same thing, record the track, and you just run two at a time. So there we have it. Now we're going to hit drive course. Should pick it up. There he goes. Now what he's going to do is drive over here and get behind the crone, the crone. So we're going to ride along here. I just want to show you guys how this is going to work and make sure double check it's working. This is the biggest thing I want to do. And right now would be a good time for me to make a cut here first. Nah, we'll stick with it. I think I'm recording. I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to hope I'm recording. How about that? Yeah, it's way early in the morning here. Alright, so you should get next to him. 8.3. Perfect. It's working, folks. We're doing great. So this part of it's working. Now, what I'm going to do is make a cut here real quick for a second while he runs down the field. I'm going to show you the next thing you're going to run into with this. So I will be right back. Alright, welcome back. We're just about full here, so now we get to see if it actually worked. One of the things that you will have to deal with is the babysit and the Courseplay. This guy here, he does some weird stuff when he's trying to get behind that crone or next to it. So at this end of the field, the one we're heading towards where the fence is at, he will run into that fence every single time he goes down there. Every time. I don't know why they need to make the turnaround so big for the Courseplay, but oh well. So you will have to do some babysitting, folks, just to keep everything running. It's not too bad. Most of the time it runs by itself and you ain't got to deal with it. So I guess you can call it semi-automatic chaff harvesting. You'll have to come down and babysit them and keep them turned around off this fence right there. So here's a moment of truth. So he should drive through. Oh, we're going to fix that. That guy's going to get in the way. You will have to do this every now and then, especially if you're running both at the same time. Got both Courseplays, this guy and your chaff going at the same time. Because this happens. Quit pushing. So the other guy should run right over the top of the hill. And he won't unload until he gets... Get out of the way. Hurry, hurry, hurry. So he should start unloading on number 2 now. So he didn't unload anything in that one because it won't let it. And now he drives through the number 2 bay. And he should begin unloading here when he gets in there. But he'll go very slow about it. When you set your speeds, let me show you. Let me get this guy. I think he'll go from here. Let's see if he'll do it. Can you do that? Yeah, whatever. We're going to leave him for now. I'll deal with that in a minute. But I want to show you guys something real quick. So he's unloading on number 2. Your speeds, if you click this thing right here with the little sliders. Oh, speed. Where's the speed one? This one right here. The speedometer looking gauge. You want this one unload at 3 miles per hour. That way he's empty by the time he gets to the end. Any faster than that, he'll always have extra and he'll start dumping it in these other ones. You don't want that to happen because if he's saving some every time he goes through a bay, he's going to end up, that number 4 is going to end up plumb full before you get the other 3 filled. So we don't want that. You want to get them all to where they unload in the bay when he goes through it. So 3 miles per hour is the magic number. So now he's going to drive on back to the harvester, and I'm going to jump out and fix this guy. Stop, because you're not intelligent enough to get away from the barriers. head. Okay. How about now? Smart enough to do that now? Good. Okay. He's going to go in, fill up his bucket. Yeah. Oops, wrong button. Alright. So he's good to go. Let's quick hop over to the pickup. Where did I leave it at? There. And enter vehicle. Okay. So that's what you're doing. He always comes back to the start point wherever you started recording from, and then he goes out on the field and starts unloading the harvester. And that's it. Rinse and repeat. That's what you got to do, folks. So our biogas stuff is automated from the harvest to the selling it. All automated, so we don't have to deal with that now. The only thing is you got to come back and babysit every now and then, which is kind of a pain. Like right there. What is he doing? Why do you go out that far? It'll do that a lot. He misses the back of it. And then, yep, here we are babysitting. So you gotta watch this stuff. He gets over here and doesn't get close enough. And Courseplay still got some issues, but it's better than nothing. I love using it because it makes it to where I can do more instead of doing all the farming by myself. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to tell him to start course, and he's going to drive all the way back to the beginning. Oh, he's not going to do it. Usually if you do this and stop him and then tell him to drive again, he'll drive all the way back over to the beginning and then come back out in the field and mess up again anyway. So sometimes you gotta work them pretty well to get them going. But once they get going, he should run solo for a while now. We should be good to go there, folks. So that concludes the tutorial on setting up your field automated chaff haulage. And if you wanted to add a tractor, you could, or 2 or 3, and that way that thing runs continuously. But I don't want to spend any more money on tractors and trailers at the moment. We're getting into the logging on the next episode. So I didn't want to get into it, and that's why I've got stuff sitting there getting ready to be hauled over to there to the logging area. But you guys will see that next episode. And this one's running. Doing the sugar beets, we're good there. Now, one thing we need to do today. We need to... Yeah, I got a few minutes here. Let's do that. We need to get our pigs and cows and beef cows caught back up. They've been kind of neglected here for a while. So we need to get them going. So let's double check our stuff. So yeah, they're empty of everything. So we need mixed rations, grains, silage, water. We need everything. Holy cow. So let's start with straw and water. I like to do straw and water together. So let's go over here and hook up to our water tank. I think I've filled this up. Nope. Yes, it's full. 18.5. So let's go over and get some straw. And I figure this is how we'll end the episode. We're just going to go ahead and do... You guys can do this with me. We'll get all the stuff for silage, or getting the pigs and cows taken care of. And I've got a lot of ready to be sold too, but we'll deal with that later. For now, we're just going to do this. We're going to get them fed, get them running back at 100%. So yeah, they're hurting. So straw, waters. Yeah, they need everything. Holy cow, they burned through that. I think I've been in game maybe 5 days, trying to do 6 days. 6 days probably, trying to get the Courseplay set up for the biogas plant. Alright, let's go. So we'll go do the pigs first. And I'm just cutting cross countries. Sorry, simulator folks. My bad. The ones that want me to drive on the roads all the time. What I really want to do is get this, get this series all taken care of this season for this map and mods, because I really want to go do like the Alps or something. I think that would be really cool. One of the other mods is Alps. Alright, so let's pull it. Oh, and then this is that IT runner stuff. I'm going to show you that next when we go pick it up. But that's just one of the things for the IT runner. And I'll be showing that here in a minute. But I have it set there so I could do the manure down here. So we need to unload you, and we'll pull outside and we'll do the water on the way out. So they're full. And right by the water tank. I should have done it on the way in, actually. Oh well. And they're full on water. They're good to go on water. Okay, now let's go get the cows. And then I will show you the IT runner stuff. The IT runner is a neat mod. You don't have to buy the whole trailer every time or another tractor and truck and all that. You just need the one trailer that picks those pods up and then puts them down, so you don't have to have extra equipment laying around. Ooh, little fishtail. I've rolled this truck so many times, laid it on its side just because it's top heavy. Taking corners too fast. When it's got a load on, it's not bad. If you got a trailer and stuff, it's not bad at all. Oh, see, there he is. He's probably in the fence. We'll deal with that in a minute. I don't know if you guys want to see me fix that or not. We'll leave it there. I'll deal with it in a minute. I want to get to the IT runner stuff for sure before I end the episode, so we're going to do that. Put water here. And refill. See the little thing going up? Bing, 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 bing. It's like one of those hammer things you see at the carnival. Oop, too sharp. Refill water. This one takes a lot of water because I've got, what, 50 cows out there, I think? No, not 50. How many do I have? Cow zone 25. Sorry, 25. Eventually I'll get it to 50. And come on. Still unloading. There you go. Okay. Now we need to pull over here. Now this one you have to unhook the trailer for, so we're going to unhook that. And then we're going to back in here and get these guys some straw. Alright, so I'm going to leave that trailer there for a minute. I'll deal with it in a little bit. I want to get going here. So this is the IT runner. You get this trailer here, and then this hooks up to these pods. And that's how you move food, move your product around. Very handy. It's better than having 3 or 4 Marshall trailers parked underneath there that I have to go and pick up and unload all the time. This way I just switch out pods. So we're going to hook up to this guy. And I already have this in the pickup position. So that's why you see the hook sticking out the back like that, because I already had it set up for. So the trick is getting it all lined up. Just like you would in real life. You don't have to be straight, you just gotta get the hook in between those 2 rails. Oop, too far. Come on, give me the... Oh, come on now. Don't make me look like this on TV, on the camera. Don't be like that. Yeah, I tell you. When I'm not recording, I can hit that perfect every single time. But when I hit the record button, nothing seems to work right. There we go. Now we're attached. Now what you do is press the X key to load the container, and then it picks it up. Just like that. And you can start moving when it's like that. As long as it doesn't hit the roof of the building. Alright, so now what we need is I need to get rid of the straw that's in here. But they have these pods for everything. They've got them for the manure, the chaff. They've got a pod for everything. They got it for logs, for pallets, you name it, they have a pod for it, except for the forage stuff, because you can't really have a motor on the front of this to pick up forage, pick up like the grass and the hay and whatnot. So that's alright, it works out fine. So one of those was we need silage. I think silage is the last one here. Yep. So we need silage. So let's get some. Let's get underneath it maybe. Okay, I need some silage. And then I'm going to get the mixed rations too as well. We're going to grab quite a bit because the cows out in the field probably take most of it up. So we're going to just fill this truck up. Yeah, that'll work. I think 40 something thousand ought to do it. And then we're going to get our mixed rations. So I've been keeping the containers over here pretty full. I do need to add some silage to it, but we'll do that later. So we'll pull under this guy. Are you not going to work or what? Give me some mixed rations, please. Can we get some mixed rations? Okay, for some reason that's not working. Let's check something while you're here. So let's go over to the, it'd be a mod, there it is. So, isn't that silage right there, mixed rations? Okay, fine, whatever. What we'll do is we'll switch these around later. I'll get it in a minute. So that's what you want to do, is get your mixed rations from there. But we're just going to run over here. We'll get some earth fruits. Or some seed. We'll get some seed. How about that? So let's pull under this guy. I think this should work. Come on now. And shift. R. What's the malfunction with this thing? Alright, we're going to have to deal with that. Why is it not working? Oh, it did pick up some mixed rations. You see it in the trailer? I didn't see the thing. I didn't see it was actually working. You guys probably saw it, and I didn't. Sorry about that. Oh well. Shucks. Alright, well, I'll pay attention next time. I was thinking it wasn't working. So we're going to come in here. We should have some. Oh, you know what I did is I drove underneath that silage. That's what happened when I was getting the silage for the dump truck. That's what happened, guys. Is I accidentally drove underneath the darn thing. Alright, I know how to fix that. So what we can do is I need to add some to the mixing station anyway, so we'll just put some in there and then I'll pull back under and get mixed rations. So it was working, it was just me. Alright, let's see what I'm doing here. So this is Farming Simulator, guys. This is what I do. I get on, I take care of the cows, get all my harvesters and stuff running, babysit the Courseplay. You can still see that red stuff down there. I hate that. It's good, it lets me know, but I get tired of them being jacked up all the time. We'll pull under here. Are you going to fill now? Why not? Let's try getting underneath it a little bit better. There we go. Alright. Sweet. Oh, I tell you, some things just don't work as planned. That's okay. So, alright, that should do it. Now what we do is drive through and we unload them both. So you pull in first, get the truck going. Oops, hit the door. So you pull in just far enough to get the truck, you hit the Q. And then keep on pulling in, and then you get the next one. And then you can, come on, give me the mixed rations. Silage. Okay, so this is confusing. Let me show you something. You see this right here? Silage. Why won't it take the mixed rations off the trailer? Because why won't it take the trailer? Dang it. Silage. Let's try switching implements. It'll work. I guess it worked. Okay. I don't know. It's confusing me. Cows? No, it didn't work. Anyways, folks, I'm just about out of time. What I'm going to do in this situation is get rid of this trailer for now, and I'll just do it with the semi. is how I'm going to do it. But I'm going to go ahead and go and feed the cattle, the field cows, and do that. I'm going to keep going around and keep farming. So next episode I've got planned is to get the logging going for you guys. That's my plan. That's what we're going to be doing. So I'd like to thank you all for joining me. I appreciate all the subscribers. You guys have been doing great, hitting those like buttons and watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. Keep it up. Thank you very much, and you guys have yourselves a great day. I will see you guys next time. Okay, so there it goes. See, it works now. Bah, whatever.